We're gonna get so much flack for this. Of all the side threes you could have done with Velvet Underground, you talk about sunglasses?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Listography. Jason, Joe, and Crams are here. And side three. So anyone uninitiated to the channel, basically we talk about one band every week. We rank the albums on Tuesday. We give our favorite songs on Wednesday. And then Thursday is just kind of a free-for-all discussion based on that artist. Sometimes somewhat serious. Sometimes we make lists, but a lot of times this is just kind of, as Cram put it recently, that this is just overtime. Today we got I don't know, kind of a dumb one, but what the hell? We're going to talk about the best rock and roll sunglass wearers who got it made in the shades. My shades are in my car right now, and I didn't want to go get them. But, I got to be the straight man on this channel anyways. So let's hear what you guys got for the rock and roll sunglasses.
Well, it's not Bono, that's for sure. We included Bono's sunglass wearing on our worst dress list. Honorable mention to me, when I played in our band, Jason, I was always wearing sunglasses on stage. But let's get down to brass tacks here. I'm going to go with Elton John. Not the newer style, but when he was wearing those shades in the 70s that looked like they were crazy straws kind of going all over the place. That was pretty cool. It really set him apart. He looked like he was like a flamingo dancer at times. Times he looked like he was in outer space. Just a lot of really good variety, a lot of great variety from Elton with his sunglass wearing. And now he just kind of does the, small kind of reflector old man ones, but that's fine. I'm going to go also with one that I don't think a lot of people talk about, but you don't really want to see what his eyes look like without the sunglasses, or at least how he's looking at you. And that's Lane Staley of Alice in Chains, who usually looked really cool with like the bleach kind of blonde hair and the dark shades. It created a really cool mystique. I mean, he was always talking about, Joe's triple D favorite, drugs, debauchery, and degradation or whatever, and death in there as well. And there was that moment in the MTV Unplugged, I think, where he like takes his shades off and takes a drink of water, and he's just like, it's like, wow, what planet are you on? How do you remember the lyrics to any of these songs? He is just out there in the ether. I'm going to go with a little nuanced one here. I'm going to go with Steven Tyler, but I'm going to go early 90s, like around the time of Pump and Get a Grip, when they were appearing in with Wayne's World and all that stuff. He looked pretty friggin' cool wearing the shades pretty much all the time. I loved it. I'm going to get a little detailed again. I'm going to go Ron Wood, my boy, talk about him all the time, specifically on one of my favorite tour concert videos ever, the Steel Wheels tour. He's wearing a red blazer and black sunglasses. He's got that classic 80s Rod Stewart haircut that kind of looks like a parakeet hair a little bit, which is now like the haircut for women from age 58 to 65, or Karens. They wear that haircut now, but Ron Wood was doing it with some killer shades back in the day. And then number one, I gotta go with the mid early 60s, really beatnik kind of style of Bob Dylan rocking the Ray-Bans. They never looked better. They looked great on Kate Blanchett, and I'm Not There when she played him. And he's just got that classic black kind of corduroy, real tight, real skinny build, and he's got the curly hair and the shades. Just looked so friggin' cool. I did try to look up a lot of female stars who don't really wear a lot of shades, to be honest, when you really think about it. I think there's some hip hop artists, but in the history of rock and pop, they're really showing the baby blues and the baby browns up there, just not wearing the shades as much as they should.
I loved it up until Bob Dylan reference, of course. Everyone's always you gotta worship at the throne of Bob. my list, let's see, I had a couple in common. I got Elton John and Lane Staley.
I
All
think
good, all good.
we can see your list on your sunglasses, my friend.
Can you? Well, good for you. My list will include Rob Halford, Judas Priest, you know, the leather, the spikes, just a real badass looking dude. I got Slash. Has he ever not worn sunglasses? I don't know. Never seen his eyes. Kind of creepy. I figured Kramzer was going to mention Rick Ocasek because it's just so obvious, but I guess he's saving it for me. Another one that's always wore sunglasses, and I don't think I've ever seen him without them. Roy Orbison. Do you ever take them off? I don't think so. And then finally, my number one, I'll go with, well, I don't want to do this one. Like I would say Stevie Wonder, but like, I don't know if that's like okay to say that. So I'll go with Jay-Z instead, who always rocks sunglasses, always looks badass doing it. So Jay-Z would be number one.
It's okay, Joe. I had Stevie Wonder written down as well.
What about, I would assume Ray Charles is also a no-no then?
I mean, yeah, I don't think he looks as cool with them though. All right, the ones the ones I got. Since Joe seems to really enjoy like antagonizing me, especially in the Songs of the Year videos, I'm just gonna throw it right back again and say put Jim McGuinn on my list. Roger McGuinn from the Byrds, his mall. So take that. That's for
That is a
Admiral
lie,
Hall
and you
List
know
of the
it.
Year.
You do not believe that.
All right. Also on my list, I got a female, Janis Joplin, with her kind of round rose-colored shades. Gonna have to throw the Beatles on there, any or all of them, especially the small, round John Lennon ones. How about Miles Davis with his big kind of like, I don't know what you'd even call it. They're almost like a full visor over his face, but those are cool. And then my last one, definitely, I think the coolest shade wearer of all time, Ian Hunter from Mott the Hoople. Always got the shades on, except on the back cover of Only the Good Ones Are Taken, where he doesn't have shades on. And then you realize, my God, he should never, ever take them off. He looks so weird. But yeah, those are my picks.
Didn't mention anyone from ZZ Top, as they showed up on my least favorite look ever. Love their music, love them, can't wait to do their discography, but yeah, I don't like that look. And I'm so glad no one picked the Gallaghers from Oasis with those stupid ass, really thin, down on the nose, I'm a stamp collector kind of.
Roger McGuinn look, you mean? I gotta say,
Jim McGinn.
Jim McGuinn. I really don't like the John Lennon look either. I'm afraid. There's certain styles of glasses, like Kramzer, Wayfarers, always great. Aviators, always looks great. GeorgeMichael kills in Aviators every time. Amazing looking dude. But like those tiny little glasses, like the little round ones, the Beatles ones, the Jim McGuinn ones, the Oasis ones, horrible. Never a good look.
It's true. It's true on rock stars. And when you see people in pedestrian circumstances in everyday life, and they're like, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" And they're wearing that, and you're like, "Go ahead, but I'm not gonna like what you have to say." Like, why are people wearing those? I don't get it. You know what? Ozzy looks all right in them. For some reason, because Ozzy's head is like a Simpsons character where it just goes up like an oval and comes back down. It kind of looks all right.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. But yes, he's the only person who's ever been able to pull that off.
Any honorable mentions or any others you want to throw out? I was thinking Kanye with his shutter shades or whatever the hell they are.
Those did rule, yes. Lady Gaga, I believe, on one of the covers of her albums has some weird, like visor-looking things. I don't know if that's not really that cool though. GeorgeMichael, he's my honorable mention. He's cool.
Well, Lady Gaga could put a traffic cone on her head and it'll be on, Cosmopolitan the next week. So She can do whatever the hell she wants.
All right, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed this extremely insightful episode of Side 3. Let us know what your favorite who your favorite sunglass wearers are down in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Go back and check out the previous videos from this week, Velvet Underground ranking their records and top 10 songs, and all of that good stuff. We will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.